But I was shocked to see that the receipts are still sitting in the space in which you got them from, because I was like, there's no way Reed would have been bold enough to file a lawsuit and these receipts are live in public right now.
Me and Shamako had several conversations about Reed, to the extent that he felt like when I told him about it, he told me randomly one day, he was like, because of how close we were, he said it seemed like if something was going to happen, like it would have happened with me and you, not you and Reed. And that in that moment, it changed how I looked at him entirely. And so he said, when you hugged me on Sunday, I got an erection. He said, I could tell that you really love me when you hugged me. So I could just feel that you love me, and it gave me an erection.
Like, call me. And then he's steady sending you scripture after scripture of shit that he said, because he wants to continue to manipulate so he can change your mind into thinking that he did not do anything to you. But what are you apologizing for, Larry Reed? Yeah. What mistakes have you made?
Listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health, because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. All right, winos, check out our Unwind with Tasha store. We got sweatshirts that say, nah, I gotta go and I ain't got it. We got crop top, wine mug, water bottles. We got it all, okay? So be sure to hit that link below. Flo Rida, okay? Congratulations, $182 million, okay, in a lawsuit he had against the energy drink Celsius. Now, apparently, he had invested in Celsius, okay, or they offered him some sort of endorsement deal for 1% of the company, also 250 shares, things like that, okay, and then they intentionally hid what they actually made, okay, and didn't pay him what he was owed. And so he decided to take him to court and sue, okay? And jury found in favor of Flo Rida and awarded him, the money that he was owed since 2014, which is a total of $82 million, okay? That's a lot of bread that I don't think he's gonna see. Partly because I know that Celsius is gonna take it right into appeal, and as they always do, okay? And they're going to be asking for a lowered amount, okay? And with that lowered amount, I'm sure that this particular deal here is probably going to put Celsius in some financial trouble, even trying to fight it and appeal it, as well as trying to make payments. So I could see some sort of bankruptcy forgiveness for Celsius in the future, okay? But if Flo Rida does get anything, okay, it is Black History Month, okay? So I decided I'm going to take it just a little easy, but I'm going to hold said celebrities responsible, all right? Because, he got children out here that he don't take care of. I've talked to several baby mothers, and according to them, even a couple of them got, disability issues and stuff, sort of like how Gucci Mane's baby mother is, how he parades the babies that are somewhat functionable in his eyes, but you don't see him anywhere with the babies who particularly don't live up to what he feels a perfect human being should be, okay? Because he once wasn't perfect. We saw the belly, we saw the fake teeth and things like that. And, Flo Rida, we just hope and pray that if you do get any money from Celsius, because I'm sure they're doing things right now so that you don't touch any of that money, I hope that you do the right thing and come forward and finally acknowledge and take care of your damn kids. Period. All right? Now, congratulations on that, because you got the money now. I ain't gonna say you didn't have it before, but you got it now. You got it on paper. Okay? Moving on. Happy Black History. Okay. Up next, Vanilla Ice and Madonna. So Vanilla Ice revealed during the podcast that Madonna had proposed to him back when they were dating. Now, I didn't even know that they were dating at all, okay? She had apparently got on one knee, and he was confused when she did that because he was always taught that it was supposed to be a man that was supposed to be doing the proposing, okay? And so, needless to say, he said, hell no. And I thought that was interesting because I was just like, if these two had gotten married and had kids, or if he would have been stepfather to all these children she done adopted out of Africa. And I've looked into, let me interrupt this real quick before I end this story here. I've looked into this so-called human trafficking with Madonna. There are no allegations founded at all, okay? For some reason, I don't understand why black people have a problem when celebrities or just, white people in general want to extend a hand and take care of children that y'all ain't taking care of, okay? These kids, they getting out of orphanages and they giving them better lives and stuff like that. You don't live in the house. These children ain't came forward, who are very active on social media, to say that Madonna has done anything to them, but distort their images of body with that botched ass that she has. That's probably about it. They woke up one day and saw their mom, head first under the bed and her ass was out, and it scared them. That's probably the only trauma that they've gone through, okay? Besides the revolving door of men, and they're told to probably call each and every one of these men daddy, and they don't look like any of them, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this allegation has been unfounded, and it is just an allegation, and then frankly, these kind of stories really get on my nerve because I'm like, I travel to Africa quite often, and there are children beyond children that are in orphanages, that are homeless, that are hungry, and not one black person is stopping to even feed them or take them in. But then everybody got something to say when these celebrities are picking them out and giving them better lives. If you're not going to help, shut up. Shut up. It's Black History Month. Let these black children live good. And who cares if their mom is trying to go get a shape like these black children? Who cares? She's inspired by the children. She believes the children are our future. Now, I thought it would be interesting if these two had gotten married because both of them suffer from, color issues, identity issues, bit of cultural appropriators, so it would have been a very urban union, okay? And I'm sure the children would have been confused as well, okay? So I'm so glad that they did not decide to walk down the aisle, okay? Further confuse people as well as their children that they would have been taken care of in the future, okay? So I am happy about that, okay? Children thinking they daddy black. They thinking Madonna was born with that don't belong to us. The way her ass was done, that don't belong to us, okay? I don't know where she got that idea from. That is not of us, okay? So if anybody told her to go down there and get a black, that's not us. I don't know where she got that from, and she needs to return it, okay? And so I'm just glad about that, all right? And I just want to put that out there, all right? Moving on. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments before we move on, okay? Because remember, these shows Monday through Thursday on YouTube, okay, are not as long as our Friday shows, all right? Make sure you're liking the video, okay? Please, 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 please. Let me see. Just don't put the black boys in dresses, okay? Listen, I want to speak on that. Thanks. I want to speak on that. About her, her putting the black boys in dresses. Any child in this day and time raised in California or raised anywhere around Hollywood will be in a dress, whether you like it or not, okay? That is what they're seeing in school. That is what they are raised around. And I'm very old school. Whatever a child sees is what a child mimics, okay? And so Madonna has been very heavy in the fashion industry. We can put her picture back up for a second. And so for those of y'all that are saying don't put the children in the dresses, well, she took them out of Africa and put them in California, a very confused state, okay, from the top to the bottom, all right? And she's even confused about herself, for that matter. And so we will be seeing more of this, and I'm going to need you guys to accept it in the state of California, New York, Florida, Atlanta, anywhere where there's a big city and these celebrities are there to promote their fashion amongst the youth. Okay? Because old folks ain't buying $6,000 pants. At all. At all. Okay? So, y'all just going to have to get used to that. All right? Moving on. Moving on. Whew. Paris Hilton and Carter Reum. This is interesting. I'm glad that we the truth is coming out, okay? And so I knew something was off about this union here, okay? Not that I'm not happy for Paris or anything like that, but I thought it was a bit convenient for her to marry someone of such low value, according to her. We're talking about she's worth over $300 million. He's worth every bit of $40 million, okay? And so her family and his family coming together puts his net worth at $340 million, okay, because he married money. And now they have this surrogate baby, and the union is really solidified, okay? And so he comes from a very, very promiscuous kind of bachelor lifestyle, so much so that he impregnated a reality star, okay, against his mother's wishes and father's wishes, and they had threatened to write him out of the will or even continue to support him financially at all if he did not abandon the child. Okay, now the Daily Mail has put out an article just a few days after they gave birth to their surrogate baby, stating that he has abandoned his 10-year-old daughter. So much so that they got an interview from the daughter, not the mother. The mother says she has no comment, okay? And she allowed her 10-year-old daughter to do a full story and even give letters that she wrote to her father, whom she's never met, according to her, at all, okay? All she knows is what her mama told her. All right. And apparently, her mother told her that her father walked into the delivery room. Okay, let me get this mother's name real quick because I had it earlier. Give me 1 second. Let me get this mother's name. Okay, I got to get her because it seems like she's on some fuck shit today. Okay, give me 1 second, all right? I wasn't going to put her out there, because she didn't want to be involved in this story. But I'm going to put her out there today, okay? Since she want to just throw her hands up and say, she ain't got nothing to do with this. This was her daughter's decision to talk to a major publication just a few days after they announced the baby's birth, that they had birth together, okay? And so the mother's name, apparently she's an ex-reality star, okay? She was a reality star for about 6 months, okay? And her name is Laura Bellizzi. Laura Bellizzi. Now, at the time, she only dated Carter Reum, Paris Hilton's husband, for about 6 months, okay? So it was a very short-lived relationship, and then she found out that she was pregnant after they had dated. Now, rumors swirled that the reality star was sleeping with Mel Gibson at the time, okay? But Mel Gibson and Danielle, Laura Bellizzi, came out to say that she did not sleep with Mel Gibson and that he was the only father, okay? And so he decided to do the right thing, show up to the hospital, kiss the baby on the forehead, according to the little girl, because she allowed her daughter to speak, and this is what she told her daughter, because he apparently has had no contact with the 10-year-old daughter, okay, at all. And so she told the Daily Mail that her father came in, kissed her on the head, gave her back to her mama, and ain't seen her since. But apparently her mother has seen child support check after child support check every month. Now, this is all according to Laura Bellizzi, the 6-month reality failed reality star, okay? And so apparently the baby was between him and Mel Gibson, okay? Obviously, he saw more Mel, but then got some DNA test results back and decided to probably do what his mother told him to do and his father told him to do, according to Laura, which is back up, okay? We're not having any outside babies into this family. These babies that inherit our money will be from affluent families like Paris, okay? And so everybody else got to sit the hell down, so we're going to send her $1,500 a month. She claims that she doesn't live the type of lifestyle that Paris' child will live, and that she hopes one day she'll meet her brother, and that even though she's doing an interview with the Daily Mail, this is all according to the 10-year-old daughter, okay? The mother just threw her hands up like this. She says that she forgives her father for never being in her life, although he has taken care of her financially and is offering him with open arms a chance to rekindle a relationship that they never had. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Paris Hilton on her newfound marriage, okay? Newfound husband and deadbeat father. How urban of that during Black History Month. It ain't always us. It ain't always us, okay? Congratulations to the, not my business, theirs, okay? If they like it and love it, hey, okay? I don't know, but I find it very strange that a 10-year-old girl just happened to call up the Daily Mail and give the Daily Mail all these letters saying that she want to meet her daddy, but yet the mother has received child support every month up until she was 10 and hasn't missed a payment since. So I think that the mother, okay, ain't telling the whole truth. And I think the mother, you know what I'm saying, has probably told her daughter some shit thinking daddy don't want to come around, but daddy want to come around, but he just don't want mammy around. So that's what I think is going on here. But it's giving deadbeat father a few days after he just gave birth to a surrogate baby. So moving on.